Let's go indeed. Man, we're back. We're back. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I ain't about to lie. It's the first time I've actually even turned my computer on in like the last 5 days. Somewhere around in there, 5 days. Gold Gaming, good evening, man. It has been, it feels like it's been such a long time. We're gonna give it a chance. We're gonna get some more viewers in here. I know we probably got a handful of people out there that have been anxiously awaiting for this. I almost wasn't gonna make it. It was nuts. Almost, but I'm like, nope. Even if I'm late, even if I get started late, I still got to stream tonight. Because it's just been too long. Last stream was the 20th? Yeah, the 20th of February. It's 2 weeks ago. That's crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about that. Here's the even more crazy part, right? Is that's how fast 2 weeks goes by anymore. It's insane. I just can't even get over how fast time goes by anymore. But nonetheless, we're here. We're back. Dark Forest, the grind continues. Our return to the series. I gotta talk about the week coming up here. So I got quite a bit. It's a busy week. Working all this week. Working Saturday, working Sunday. And then rolling right back into work next Monday. So it's day one of a 12-day work week, which is just I don't know, it's sickening. It makes me sick to my stomach sometimes to think about it. But it goes by relatively quick. Got to get some more recording done. I think what I'm going to start doing is just recording episodes and just have them on standby. That way I can just, as time permits, just sit down and get some editing done and then upload the episodes and kind of roll it from there. But as we normally do, let's start off with a recap. What did we get done in the last live stream? Let's take a look. Let's get caught up. This is just as much for me as it is for you guys as the viewer, because I have about no idea what we did last time. I know we put a new field in. All right, so we have our oat field. Oats, is this oat? Yeah, that's oat. All right, so we have the oat field is rocking, doing good. We'll check the status of our piano here shortly. Our piano is almost done. It's getting close. Very close to being done with the piano. Then we have a field in over here. We did before. Oh, never mind. Sunflowers. I was gonna say, if I could remember what crop we actually put in this field. So this actually was the majority of the last couple live streams, is getting all the trees cut down and creating space to go ahead and put in the sunflower field. Happy to have it done. Glad it's done. We hit the lottery with soil types too for precision farming. We have loam and sandy loam primarily for the sunflower field, which if you're unfamiliar with precision farming, those are the two best types of soil types that you can have. Clay just kind of brings your yield potentials down a little bit. So loam and sandy loam are what you're looking for, which when we go to the actual precision farming map here, and we take a look at what we have as far as the field. Now, not saying that this is what we have to do, but this is what we could do, is we could start another field. I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to say that pretty much the majority of this area right in here is probably loam with some sandy loam. I'd be willing to bet that this loam area, looking at this up here, I'd be willing to bet you that this loamy area runs all the way up and in through here somehow. Somehow it's all interconnected. The part of this that's kind of a struggle, unless we soil sample the whole entire map, we'll never know. Like right here, so I really could, and maybe this is something that we'll have to do, we'll have to take a look at this tonight and see if this is something that we want to explore doing. Really could just go ahead and buy the soil type information for this over here. Buy it for here. Where's the next? That's the thing, is I don't really know like where the farm areas. Oh, hang on. You know what the deal is though? This is the deal. We only own these two areas. I forgot all about that. We don't own all the land yet for the map. So we have to be careful with where we expand into. Just trying to kind of think this one through here a little bit. Trying to think this one through here just a little bit. So we're gonna call boundary for this. The boundary is gonna be the edge of the field. Oh, I didn't want to sell the land. Yeah, I didn't want to sell. So this is basically it right here. Drawing a line basically straight off the edge of that field is gonna be, that's all the farther we can really go. Because as you're seeing, the problem here is we only own pretty much this half of the map. Now, I'm not opposed to buying more land, right? Not opposed to it at all. However, I don't know that I want to spend $190,000 on it right now. We've got plenty of land. We can't underestimate how much land we actually have that we can really, truly do some work with. And I think the premise of this live stream is going to be trying to figure out what direction do we go next. Do we clear out some more area for productions and sell points, or do we clear out another area for another field and we start working on putting another field in? I'd like to do some roadways. I'd like to kind of get north of where we live and maybe take a peek over here and see what we have as far as opportunity. We'll see what the land looks like, if it's not super hilly like you can see back there in the distance a little bit. But I'd like to probably pop a road right off the side of this here and kind of go out this way a little bit. Which, how far out? I wish it kept your cursor on here. Well, I have an idea. I could do this. So we are currently right there. Because all of this area right here is flat, minus this little bit of a depression right here. So we could pop a road out. We could pop another road out over here on this side. We could even, hell, I mean, we could even do a field to the north of the house just a little bit. Got options. We've got some options. We need to just kind of figure out what we want to do with those options. All right, here we go. Gonna switch it over. Gonna give you guys some game audio. You know what? I'll do some game audio as well. Let's mute a little bit of the music. Let's go check on our productions right now and let's see how everything's doing. Got to figure out a little bit more of what we want to do while we're over here too, as far as the house area. Oat field once again looking good. Let's go ahead and check on our piano first. Let's see where we're at with getting our piano built. We got a carton roll pallet that has spawned, a paper pallet. And as far as the piano is... Whoa. I forgot. Still got flight mode and run multiplier turned on. My B. My bad. Uh, 77%. Not bad. Not bad. Should be done next month. Should be done next month, I'm thinking. And then we can start another one. Oh, we just need to figure out what in the world are we gonna do for this episode. I think I want to put like another production in over here, or maybe even a sell point. Maybe we could do a sell point over here. Let's start with something small. Let's put a sell point in. Let's clear some land. Let's get a sell point rocking. Oh, the extended oil mill. That's what we need to do. We need to do the extended oil mill in this episode. I forgot that was that's been a thing. We've been talking about the extended oil mill for quite a while now. It's just one of those things. Do we want to put the oil mill like literally right next to the sunflower field, or do we kind of want to space some stuff out a little bit? I kind of feel like we should space some stuff out. I feel like otherwise, if you're putting stuff right on top of like another area, it's kind of a cheat code. But howdy, neighbors. Let's just get it rocking. Let's just get some work done. Yeah, check it out. If this live stream right here gets 10 likes, if it gets 10 likes, we're 8 away. I see it just popped up. Oh, okay, now we're up to 3. I got to go ahead and say it now before we get there. If this live stream gets 10 likes, I'll gift 10 channel memberships. Y'all make it happen. If it's 10 likes, we'll get the community 10 gifted memberships. And that's tier 2. WD, yes it has. It's been way too long. What is going on? I'm glad to be back. It's good to be here. It is good to be. I've missed it. I've missed you guys. The time off, I'm not gonna lie, the time off was nice. Oh boy, this is how we're gonna start. I'm stuck. The time off was nice, but I missed it. I missed you guys. I'm ready. I'm ready. Do we so with the productions conversation, do we want to just make this roadway like production alley? I feel like we just make it production alley. Jay Barnett, what's going on? What is up? I feel like it works because we already have the paper mill down here. We have the piano. I feel like, honestly, we could easily do it. Clear some area out. This is going to be production row. That's what we're going to call it. This is officially production row. Let's jump back in. We'll make our way down here slowly but surely. it'll be kind of nice having everything pretty much close proximity. You know what? Nothing's permanent. That's the nice thing about this being a game. Nothing's super permanent. So if we decide that we want to move a production in the future, we can absolutely do that. And I've stared at this tree long enough, being on the edge of the roadway here. Lower that down just a little bit more. There we go. That's been there long enough. One of these days, I'm just going to hit it with a vehicle, and I'm going to be like, I should really cut that down, and I'm not going to cut it down. And every live stream, every episode, I'm just going to complain about it. So now it's done. Now it is done. Remove the stumps. Goodbye. Checking the status of some of the other production points. We did drop off a fresh load of wood over to the pallet production at the sawmill, so we got wood planks going. I think I said pallet production. I just meant to really say planks. We're good to go there. The carton, the paper factory, looking good. Oh, we already put the extended oil plant down. We already put it down. That's right. We put it over in the open area over by the sawmills. I remember now. Yep, we sure did. That was like the last thing we did in the last live stream. Deforestation, a DLC, or is it in the reg game mods? I think there is some aspect of forestry in the base game. They released a lot of stuff with one of the DLCs that came out. It's either the platinum or the premium. I can tell you real quick which one it actually was. Platinum. So the platinum just came out with more stuff, and it also released the map Silver Run. So Silver Run is actually, I guess, kind of like, quote, a base game map now, even though it came out with DLC. It's not like a modded map that you'd find on Mod Hub or anything like that. Now, the map that we're currently on, Dark Forest, that's a mod. That one you can get from the marketplace or from the Mod Hub website. Yeah, the Platinum expansion, basically, it was a forestry, if I'm not mistaken, in anyone in the live chat, back me up or correct me if I'm wrong, but the Platinum expansion was basically focused around forestry. So I think everything that came out with it was centered around doing lumbering, like forestry type work. And then the premium expansion came out, and that gave us new crop, some new vehicles, some new tractors, some new equipment in order to plant the new crops that they came out with. It wasn't like too overly crazy, but it also came out with a new map, Zilanka. But like right here, starting at this or actually, I think from here on, all of these are pieces of equipment to plant, manage, and harvest the new crops that they put into the game. Such as the parsnips, the carrots, red beets. I think those were the 3 new crops that they put in. And then the map, Zilanka. Zilanka is actually pretty cool. I didn't do much on Zilanka. I didn't play it as much as I thought I was going to, but at some point, I probably may end up going back to Zilanka. All right, well, back to the grind here. We'll get these trees cut down, then we'll give ourselves a little bit more time for some of our pallets to spawn at the production points. And then with that, I think we're going to move ourselves into the month of June. What we also may end up doing in this live stream is we got to start thinking about a combine harvester. We also need to start thinking about our barns and stuff that we want to put down and all that kind of good stuff so that we have a little bit more storage space for our equipment. I definitely prefer WD if I'm being completely honest. I've been playing primarily on controller basically the entire time I've been playing Farming Sim 22. There's some inconveniences about it. Like, personally, I thought about getting a wheel and like a control panel. But after adding up all the prices of like getting a wheel and then getting the control panel and then having to think about doing like key mapping for all of that, I kind of like, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. And then after I got over throwing up in my mouth, I was like, you know what? Controller's just fine by me. It's crazy just how expensive some of the stuff is. Like some of the wheels I was looking at were like over $300. I'm like, there's no way. Like, this is the only game I play that I would ever need a wheel for. So it's like I'm spending $300 to basically get a wheel for one game. Now, I mean, like, you know, if Logitech happens to stumble upon the live stream and they're like, hey, this dude seems kind of cool, like, let's float him a wheel, I'd use it. I'd use it, you know. I'm just saying, Logitech. If you want to send me one, I'd happily employ it and put it into good use, but the other side of it is, though, for me too, my luck would be is I'd get the wheel, I'd get everything all set up, and then it would just be one more thing that I'd start having issues with, and I would get frustrated with it, and I would just end up unhooking the wheel and not using it. That's my other big fear. Simon's got jokes tonight. Simon's got jokes tonight. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. It's been a little while. So if you missed the live stream I did a couple weeks ago before the break came in, I had some family come out. And what was actually supposed to only be like a 4 or 5 day long visit actually turned into the family I had here actually just left yesterday. So they spent a little over a week here. So that's why everything was kind of quiet. That's why I didn't really have much going on as far as posting about the live streams or anything like that. I knew I was going to catch hell for it. And I was ready to come back. Like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, man, these guys probably think, like, my channel's, like, dead now. Come on, get out of here. Come on. There we go. Tell you. It's always something with this game. It's always something. So racing games, I would totally agree. Racing games, I would totally agree. Absolutely could see where they are a must-have for racing games. Especially to have like the shifter setup, the pedal setup, all that stuff. That's that immersion. That's that kind of giving it that true sim feel to it. Does anyone know, do they still make the Gran Turismo games? Like, I remember back in the day, man, Gran Turismo was where it was at. So I'm not gonna lie, Simon, you say that about that coaster game, and that is actually something that I don't know what made me do it. I just looked at that on Steam on my phone a couple days ago. I don't know if like it, I don't know how in the hell I actually ended up stumbling across it, but I was on Steam seeing what new games came out. Thinking if I wanted to try to pick anything else up. Farmall H, what's going on? The Gran Turismo games, Jay, were always good, I thought. I thought they were always good. I've always liked the Gran Turismo games. I didn't know, though, how they still were to this day. I think the thing that I liked about them back when I did play them, I was younger and played on PlayStation 1 back then at that time, but the thing I liked about them was like how you had to earn different licenses to drive different vehicles or different types of cars and enter different styles of races. And it wasn't just like an easy, like some of the races weren't that easy. I should say some of the tracks were not that easy combined with some of the aspects of the game. They not know that you're a global icon. They know, but I probably, you know, Gold, you mentioned it, I probably forgot to say the global icon part to them, so they probably didn't understand the depth, the pain and agony that they were causing my audience by them being here and me not getting a chance to live stream. Let's go ahead. Let's get rid of some of these stumps real quick. I think we need to put another, I'm kind of thinking a sell point needs to go in here. I don't know which one to put in here yet. Let's see. What do we actually have as far as sell points? That makes sense. That would make sense for us to get. The supermarket's not a bad idea, but we don't have anything really yet that's producing. I mean, other than the sunflower oil would be nice. And then what was the first one? I think the first one was a soybean. Yeah, because we don't have anything else unless we, it does the canola oil. Oh, that's olive oil. Yeah, never mind. We're not doing olives. We're not really doing olives. The biomass heating plant. That truthfully for us at this point, the biomass heating plant would just be another place for us to sell logs. And we have plenty of places now at this point to sell logs. The Silver Run Market wouldn't be bad. The Silver Run Market would not be a bad place to go because eventually we could have furniture made. What's that, like the cat playhouse type deal? Chairs. Still take sunflower oil, planks. This is what I really like about this one. Paper, prefab walls, all sorts of stuff here. And we've kind of already got the space built in here a little bit, so it's not bad, really. Not bad whatsoever. Let's kind of spin this around. Let's think about how we'd want to set this in here, though. Probably just like that. And then what we could kind of do is just set the market back here. Kind of about something like that. And then just make a little bit of a roadway that comes in, kind of loops around, and then back out on the other side. Or just make this whole lot one big dirt lot, and then just kind of throw the supermarket back here. So I think that's it. I think that's the goal. We'll put that down, which then will lend itself to us looking at getting like the furniture factory and that kind of stuff as well. Get that up and running. So the biomass sell point, what I was saying about that one, Simon, is it doesn't really make sense to get it because right now we already have a handful of places. We don't have anything that's going to make straw just yet. I mean, oat, I think I can get some straw off of oat, but the field is so small, I'm not going to really get a lot of it. And eventually what I would like to do is get a small cow pasture, not like a full-size big one. Probably thinking something along the lines of probably doing something right in here that does 80 cows. That's relatively inexpensive. Which that actually doesn't take hay or straw. It takes hay, but it doesn't take straw. These ones, well, maybe it does. It probably does. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We go with the Silver Run Farmers Market, and then we come in here and we take a peek. And I think what we start looking at doing is the furniture factory, which also means that we probably need to put down the mine shaft. Now, help me out. The mine shaft, does that just automatically start mining, or do we have to do something with it? Because it doesn't say anything here. To me, it would make sense if it automatically mines. But that's just me being hopeful that I don't have to physically do anything to make it produce ore. Because if we can throw the mine shaft down, then we can go. That's going to open up a lot of doors. And we need to get something that does planks long, too. I say it opens up a lot of doors. It really doesn't. There's one production that takes it. And that was the barrel factory. I thought there was a furniture factory, though, that takes it. Huh. Well, I'll keep looking. Spinnery, soup, preserved foods, premium. Yep. Does this need another... Is this its own production point? Or does it need to be placed in conjunction with another piece? Oh, I got the hiccups. Because we need something that's going to produce planks long. For the majority of these productions, we're going to need planks long. Iron furnace. So not only would we need to do the mine shaft to get the iron ore, we would then need the furnace in order to get... Yeah. Oh boy. This is going to get kind of hefty in price. This is going to rock the wallet just a little bit. This is going to hurt. Because right there alone, we're looking at $430,000 at some point. Doesn't need to be tonight, but at some point, we're looking at spending a lot of money. But planks long is, I mean, that's money. And it does regular planks. So hear me out, because this is what we could almost do. I got an idea. I have an idea. It's kind of cheesy, but it's an idea. If you guys don't like it, tell me, and we don't have to do it. What if we just got rid of this? What if we just got rid of this one? We get rid of that, and then we rock with the... We rock with this one. Because this one does planks and planks long, still does wood chips, and it does the prefab walls, which we can sell those off as well. Whereas right now, this production right here only does wood chips and planks, which is garbage. The only problem here, that's a lot of wood to just let go of. It's a lot, 155,000. But we're cutting down this new area, so we can almost make it work. We can just start immediately stocking it back up with trees. I like it WD because it does everything that we need it to do. It does planks, it does long planks long, and does the walls. I could honestly give a hell about. I could care less about wood chips. Could care less about wood chips. So while I'm kind of thinking through this, I'll put this one out here again. So I think I was saying this before the majority of people actually joined in for the stream. If we hit 10 likes on this live stream tonight, I'll gift 10 tier 2 channel memberships to chat tonight before we get offline. 10 likes for 10 channel memberships. Piano's sitting at about 79%. Yeah, that's going to be done next month for sure. Let me cut a little bit more of this area up here. Let's get these logs loaded up after I finish up with that, and then we're gonna make up our mind there. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let it run out of wood. Because if we let it run out of wood, I'll feel a little bit better about selling it at that point. And then we'll put the next one down. These are some of the things I never really put much thought into, like initially. Was trying to like map out in what sequence do we want to put productions down, which productions do we have to have, what productions do we not really necessarily need to have, but could be nice to have in the future. Which is kind of perfect, because it's all a part of the challenge of the series to begin with. Yeah, the barrel factory would be nice too. Pretty much anything that we can bankroll just to make a lot of money. Because as you guys can see, we're spending a lot of money, but right now I feel like the productions that we have put down is allowing us to make a lot of money back relatively quickly. Because the other thing to keep in mind too, like I was just mentioning a little bit earlier, is the fact that we also need to start thinking about a combine harvester. I think I'm going to take this tree down that we just cut. I'm going to take that one over there by where that deer is standing. And that's going to probably be one of the last trees that we cut down for this area. For right now. And then we'll come over here and clean all this up. We have to start thinking too about like a storage area for some of the wood. Ah, almost made it. Alright, so we'll go load this one up here. And maybe what we'll do is we'll just, we'll deposit as much as we can into the paper mill. Switch pile, nope. And switch auto load to the right, nope. I want it on the left, perfect. Let's just roll it. Nope, maybe I do need to switch it over to the left. There we go. Damn, we cut more trees down than I thought we did. I didn't think we cut that many down already. All right, I think that's about all we're gonna get. Which actually, that looks like it's all of them. Let's see, what do we got? I don't even know if the paper mill's really gonna take that much. It might. It might. They're actually pretty low. They're a little less than halfway. There it is. Not bad. It took more than I thought it was going to. So that is completely full. So 58,000 liters. Paper factories at level 2. Extended oil plant. We don't need to worry about leveling that up yet because we don't have any productions whatsoever that are running in that. I do think that the next field we put in is probably going to be a soybean field or a canola field. Actually, probably do corn. Corn's a little bit more of a multi-purpose crop. We can use corn for not only the extended oil plant, but we can also use corn for cereal if we were to get into that at some point in time. And then corn actually just on its own sells for a pretty decent price. Corn's not too bad. Let's see, corn. Yeah, I mean it's not great, but it's not bad. We got to come up with a storage location for all of this additional lumber that we have here. I think maybe if we just offload right about in this area right here. That'll work. All right, easy enough. Now we have this whole area back here that we can work with as far as putting down the Silver Run Market. As soon as we find it again, right there. 55,000, see, that's a fair price for that. I'll have to move the Volvo, but looking at probably throwing it down, probably right here. Boom. There's the Silver Run Market. We'll kind of just go ahead and get the landscaping part of this all over with. I think we're going to have to do just a little bit more tree work around here just to make this look a little bit more correct. I have another simple suggestion for FS25. Just a very simple, very easy suggestion to make. Make it so I can rotate this square. Like how it's kind of like not 100% straight. Like just make it so you can rotate the square. Please. I would much appreciate it if that was a thing in FS25. I sometimes just feel like there's some simple things that Giant just didn't give you in FS22 for whatever reason. Just some simple things, like the ability to rotate this brush when doing any sort of landscape work. Like would have been easy. It would make a world of difference. Like such an easy thing. And the amount of difference it would have made is just huge. All right. Sorry, I had to fire a text off real quick. Couple more trees in here that we need to cut down. No big deal. 4 on this side. I think there was 1 back here. Yeah, just that 1 over here. And I'll probably increase the turn area here in the back. So we'll make this just a little bit bigger as well. That way we have room to maneuver around the market and whatnot. Easy though. Easy work. This ought to be okay. We'll get the truck back here, pick these up, take these back over to kind of like our staging area that we have for all the lumber that still needs to go to somewhere. as well cut this one down too. If I don't cut it down now, I'll regret it. I do. I believe that I did. I'll have to double check. I think we installed that during the live stream the last time around. I'll fix that tree up with a chainsaw. I'll have to look after I get these couple trees cut down. I can't remember either, WD. I thought we did, but maybe I was thinking about it so much that I feel like I did, but I probably didn't. I feel like this tree here needs to go. All right, last one. Last tree. Let's move this out of the way, and then we're going to take a peek to see if we have the stackable pallets mod yet. If we don't, then we're going to go get that installed, because we definitely are we're going to need it. Oh, let's see if it shows up in here. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, well, we're gonna need to go take a look and see if we've actually got that or not yet or not. Let's just go. Let's save game right now, just to be safe. Just to be safe. All right, let's go. I don't necessarily think it's too many mods. I know, like, I'm somewhere probably in the vicinity of at least 300. Now, here's what I will say though, is if you ever have an instance where you have conflicting mods that basically just don't play well with one another, it will cause some issues with the game. And at that point, I mean, it's not the end of the world. You just got to kind of figure out like what the mod is that is installed that's causing the issue. I will say 9 times out of 10 though, if you were never having any issues with the game and then you went ahead and you downloaded, say, like 3 or 5 new mods, and then you started having some issues in game, you can pretty much narrow it down to those last couple mods that you've installed. I've had that happen a couple times where I've had to go back in and basically remove a mod. Let's see which ones we actually have installed first, because I feel like I did it. Yeah, it's absolutely a nightmare. Absolutely a nightmare. Matter of fact, if Dell pops into the chat, ask him about his run-in with that. Yeah, spawn pallet stacks. So we have it. It's there, which is good. I'm glad I actually stopped and took a look at that. Now the only thing is that I actually select it, because that's the thing I don't think that I did. Hey, 3 Enigma, I appreciate that, man. Thank you much. Thank you much. Yeah, it's been steady, man. It's been good. Spawn pallet stacked. Where are you? That's what I thought. Didn't have it selected. Exactly it. It goes back into, it's the simple things that they could have done that I think would have went a really long ways. Like just the ability to sort your mods. Just the ability to sort your mods would have went a long ways. All right, where's my front door? There it is. All right, let's see if that's funny. That's pretty good. Hey, the good thing is, though, we've used 153,000. We've only got 153,000 liters of wood left at the sawmill. Once you get above 100 mod, it gets, yeah, it really does. It really does. It's very, very challenging. I almost wish, this is asking for a little bit too much. I kind of wish they'd break your mods down into categories the same way that they have it when you go into the downloadable content to initially look for them. Is just have them broken down by, like, maps, tractors, you know, peripheral equipment like plows, seeders, planters, so on and so forth. Just to make it a little bit more user friendly. A filter button or search feature would be ideal. All right, so we got the Silver Run market is down. Good to go with that. We got a little bit of lumber over here that we need to clean up, but no big deal there. Not too concerned about that whatsoever. We're going to clean this area up here. And here's how we're going to do that. We're going to clean this up by doing a little bit of landscaping. We're going to put the grass patch down. Make this just... got to have a little bit of curb appeal. Little bit of curb appeal. We'll get the lumber out of here shortly as well, too. Matter of fact, let's move that now. This is where using that like wooden connex, that would this would be very beneficial in times like this. Got one last piece. All right, now we can kind of dress this up just a little bit. Do some landscape, we'll get some plants. We'll do a little bit of shrubbery throughout here. About something like that. I wish we had flowers. But I don't think we really have much of an option when it comes to that. Yeah, this ain't looking too good. Tell you what we could do though is we could go with some fencing. Could do a hedge. I don't think I've ever actually done a hedge before. Do something like that. Now, I do feel like, though, the back of this should be left open. Yeah, about like that. I think that looks a little bit better. And then what we can even do, we want to get really carried away. Right on. That way people can like buy stuff from the Silver Run Market and then come sit outside and we'll just drive all of our machinery by them. Pollute up their food and drink. It's the experience that you're really paying for when you shop at the Silver Run Market, of semis and tractors and all that other kind of good stuff just rolling on by you while you're trying to enjoy your day out shopping. And here's the thing, they're not even going to charge you extra for that. That comes with it. That's just part of the experience. Oh, that's right. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. I think there's one more piece, isn't there? Yep, that little guy right there. I can't name that movie. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. See, this is the part right here that people are gonna love. That big old exhaust pipe right there just puffing out black smoke as we roll on by. Oh, supply and transport contracts. What do we have? Anything that we can do? Nope. Of course not. Damn it. All right, let's jump in the tractor. Let's zip back to the house. I think we're actually going to call it a day a little early here for the month of May. We're going to give ourselves a chance to get some more pallets that are going to spawn at the paper mill, over at the sawmill as well. And then we should have the piano done, which is going to be awesome. First thing we'll do, save the game. It's an early day. Early day here on the farm. Calling it. I shouldn't do what I'm about to do because it's, yep. Shouldn't have done what I just did. But that's okay. We still have an opportunity to plant wheat, barley, and canola, which canola will be nice because we can use that in the oil mill as well. And then we can also eventually end up even getting a wheat and a barley field planted because then we can actually do the grain mill and potentially even get the bakery at that point as well too. All right. What am I stuck on? Get off of it. Tell you what, we're just gonna jump right in the truck because we know that we're gonna need the pallet trailer. That's gonna be a no-brainer. The old stackable pallets. It's trying. It's trying. I actually do have an Elma series that it's been a while. I live streamed on Elma when I was getting started. It's a nice map. I actually should make a return to Elma at some point. Holy. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, it's so much faster. It's so much faster. All right, there we go. Harvested every map with corn and beans. I tell you, it's like two of the higher paying crops when you start utilizing them for other types of productions. In soybeans, I mean, talk about an easy crop to manage. No fertilization required, just set it and forget it. Harvest it and sell it for a fair amount of money too. Oh, we're like, wow, we're actually full. Well, all right then. Oh, our piano. We got to check the status of the piano. Oh, look at it. 99.9%. We're going to be here for the finish. I was picking up what you put down. Yeah, yeah, Elma's just It's just a nice map. It's awesome. I mean, I feel like this thing's been at 99.9% though for a hot minute at this point. Is there anything that 100%? There it is. So is there anything that we need to do to sell it? I mean, they're still hammering away at it. Nope, there, it's gone. Well, look at that. 91,000, and then they just keep going. Man, they just start another one. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. All right, well, they still have a pretty fair amount of planks left, so I'm not super concerned about offloading any of the planks there currently. All right, let's go sell everything. It's gonna be a big payday. Big payday. The piano one, I'm gonna have to look it back up. I think so. WD was the one who hooked me up with it. Told me what I was looking for. I think it's a mod. Have anything else? No, we don't. We don't. This answered my own question. I thought maybe for a minute that the Silver Run Market would actually purchase paper, but I don't think that's a thing. I'm gonna check just in case it does. And it's actually selling, it's actually purchasing for more. Okay. Well, we're gonna turn around. You know what? We're just going to sell the carton here as well, too. The carton roll. It's all getting sold right here. It helps if you pull up to the correct spot. Oh, and they buy pallets here? Monster payday. $191,000. Well, we're up to $500,000. with actually 2 more paper rolls to still sell. Man, at this point, we can almost get rid of the sell everything point now. So we made an additional, we'll just call it 5,500 or 55,000 there, 191,000 on the first run. So $240,000 payday. Plus the piano. Plus the piano. $330,000 payday right there. It's nice. Oh, we will, won't we? Yeah, you're right. That's a good call. Unless we purchase a sell point that takes it. I'm actually shocked that the silver run, this right here, MTR, if you're still there, this is what you're looking for right here, piano manufacturer. It's actually part of the premium expansion. That's what we threw down. Is there nothing else that buys prefab walls? Man, that's kind of a bummer. Could put the wholesale market down. Wait for it to go through its run of stuff here. Doesn't look like it's gonna take walls though. Come on, prefab walls. Come on. Barrels. But let's take, there it is. So we could do the wholesale market. And basically put it in the same place that the sell everything is at. Could do that. I wouldn't mind spending the money on that. Yep, I'm thinking we could probably do it. All right, let's $484. All right, before we do that, then here's what we need to do. We need to do some shopping. Let's hit the sales page. Let's see what we got. Forage harvester. Got it. I got super excited for a minute. Super excited. Really thought that was a combine initially. Not the case though. Oh, there's that one, which holds a whole whopping 7,500 liters. Oh, it's gross. 7,500 liters. That's like nothing. I mean, but it is $64,000. You know what I'm saying? At that point, beggars can't be choosers on that. Man, and nothing ups the capacity of it either. God, I don't know. I feel like let's just go up here and take a look at some other combine harvesters. I mean, this is definitely going to be the most expensive part of the whole process. One of the most expensive parts, other than buying production points and stuff like that. This is just, yeah, I don't know. This could really break the bank. We also could just go the route of leasing. When the time comes, just lease a combine harvester. You know what I mean? Save some money that way. These ones here that do 10,000 liters, that's not bad. Now, 10,000 liters I could be okay with. 150,000, it's not bad. That one there holds 250,000 liters. So I must have done, I did. I slightly modified that one. Slightly modified that one. Now that I'd be okay with. $70,000. That's cheap. That's cheap. And then the only problem with that is we don't have a header for it to do the sunflowers. Even though it says it does sunflowers, we'd have to still find the appropriate header for it. Pay no mind to the $75,000 lizard. That was another mod that I was messing around with. That's not bad. Again, though, we need one. Oh, is it this one? Is this? I think this is the one that does it. I think this is the one that blows apart as soon as you look at it. You ready? Unless it's updated and fixed itself. But check this out. Boom. It just eats itself. It's so... I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Part of me like wants to like lease it and see if it comes this way. All right, this one here does 50,000 liters, which is nice. $66,000. $88,000 to do the 50K capacity. The problem is, once again, we don't have a header that we can throw on here that does sunflowers. And the thing that makes me nervous is that we're going to go ahead and get a corn header. And it's not going to work on that harvester. Now, right now, we've only got the sunflower field, right? So it's not like we absolutely have to immediately purchase a corn header for sunflowers. We could just lease it. Yeah, I do not know why. It's the only one in the whole pack that does it. I mean, and it's to the point, like, it's pretty detailed. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a washer that flies off screen when you first open it up. The axle just says, nope, I'm out. Like, just watch it blow apart. Like, right there. You see it? There's, like, a gear or some sort of, like, it's crazy. The amount of detail in this tractor disassembling itself when you look at it is greater than some of the detail that's actually present in the game. It's amazing. And this is a mod. It's not a base game tractor. I mean, you've got a track that just somehow clips itself and morphs into the combine. The back wheels are now up in the front. I need to uninstall. But if I can't uninstall, if I end up purchasing this one here, 2K mass, what's that give us? That gives us 15,000. $3K mass, it gives us 22.5. I don't know. I'm super undecided at the moment. Super undecided. This isn't bad. The headers are kind of small on it, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We've got plenty of time. We don't have to worry about harvesting the sunflower field until... Geez, we got quite a while still, don't we? Yeah, October. October is the first harvest that we're going to have that we need like a corn header for. But next month, we need to start thinking about the oat field, which also means we need to start thinking about a trailer so that we can haul grain. And truthfully, I have the fix for that. I got the fix for that one. This is going to be easy. We go with, where is it? Hang on. Let me find it. Right here. Easy. 150,000 liters for $13,000. That's what we do right there. And then in keeping with our John Deere theme so far, I can't change the color of the whole entire trailer, but it's not a showstopper. We can put the cover on it if we really wanted to, make it look a little bit more John Deere-ish. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. 13.5 for that. We need it. So that's all done. And you're probably not going to like this, but I was thinking about selling the tractor. And going with something a little different. Maybe do like an 8R. But that's neither here nor there. We'll figure that out. We're going to cross that bridge another day. Matter of fact, we're just gonna stage this. Have it ready for the harvest. All right. Well, now we need to think about where we're going with our next area that we're gonna clear out. We got the supermarkets in. Piano Factory's doing its thing. We're on production row. / sell point row. I'm thinking maybe we just go right here, right at like literally right across the street. This area seems pretty good. Clear another area out in here and think about what we're gonna put here. Six likes, 4 more likes, and we're getting 10 gifted channel memberships. Closing in on 10. The 9RX series. I'll have to look and see if I have that one installed. think I do. I think I do. Plus, the one thing that's kind of nice about having all this lumber here is, realistically, if we really want to, we can sell it. Just to make a few extra bucks, kind of easily. Otherwise, we can just kind of keep stocking it, and then when the pallets run out of lumber, we'll have a fairly good stock of lumber that we can throw into the new sawmill and have the prefab walls and all that stuff done. We're going to immediately upgrade that to level 2, though, as well. Mainly because the pallet factory right now, or I keep calling it a pallet factory, damn it. It is the planks production. The planks production is currently level 2. So when we put down the sawmill that's going to do prefab walls, planks long, and all that, we're going to automatically put it to level 2 as well. Yeah, it definitely does. There's some things that need to be cleaned up on it. That is for sure. There's some instances too. WD with the $20 super. Damn. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you much, WD, for the $20 super, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, they're the flinging of the logs and like the clipping into the ground. Luckily, I haven't dealt with it tonight, and I'll watch this tree will be the one that'll do it. It's like, just again, it goes back to like the physics of the game. Just needs some work all around. Let's get some hype in the chat for WD, man. Appreciate the $20 super in the chat. Thank you much for that. Appreciate your continued support of the channel, man. Hanging out for all the live streams. I guess I need to start kind of thinking about how... Alright, we got plenty of space still. Got to kind of think about what production we're even going to put in here. I'm kind of thinking about the grain mill. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. I think we do the grain mill. I know we don't have too much yet that's going to really need the grain mill. Or we could spend the money and we could put the mine shaft here. Although I really feel like the mine shaft needs to be production that's kind of put away from everything else. This is so good right here. Just get off my tractor, bro. Add it to the wood pile. Add it to the wood pile. Let's get some stumps cleared out. Let's jump in our truck. Let's start collecting up some logs. I don't know why we're thinking about putting a barn down to park all of our equipment. Hell, we just leave everything out. Side do we have? Auto load's currently on the left. I think we're going to switch that over to the right side. There we go. $7 to $18 a bushel. Now, forgive me. So I'm going to ask: is that a pretty fair price? And that's, let me see if I can recall this. A bushel is like what, about 60 pounds? $25 a bushel. 80. Okay. WD, we are definitely going to end up getting the other sawmill. So what I need to, oops, stop the auto load. What I need to do is let that other sawmill run out first. That's kind of why for right now, I'm just kind of stacking this stuff up here. I really don't want to give up all the other lumber that's in this sawmill right now. It's just, there's so much there though, that I feel like it's going to be so long. It's going to be quite a while. So we've used, basically from going 1 month to the next month, we've only used about, I'll say 20,000 liters, and that's probably high siding a little bit. So we got like 6 more months. If I don't put anything else into this, we have 6 more months before we'll be through all of this. Now, in the meantime, that 6 months is a long time to go without having the other sawmill down. The other sawmill's so inexpensive that I feel like the play is just go ahead and put the other sawmill down now, start loading it up, start having it produce goods for us, let this one continue to run. It's going to produce our planks. We can sell them off, deliver them to the piano manufacturer, whatever we have to do. But we can just continue to let this run in the background. We'll turn the, and once it's done, we'll just sell it. And we'll be done with it. I kind of like the play. I like the play. It sounds good on paper. I think we take a rip over there. Figure out where we're gonna put this, the other sawmill down at. You know, realistically, I think I got it. I think it's gonna go. Damn, 175 bushels. And that's per acre. Hot damn. Yeah, beans are a moneymaker. Definite moneymaker. I'm thinking. As soon as I find it. That's a good call. That's a good call, WD. I didn't think about that. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but that's a good call. What if we just threw this down kind of like right here at the end? Where do we... I really hope I have this facing the right way. Oh, damn. I think we can make it work. Can we make it work? Or should I give myself the 56,000 back and then replace it? Oh, hell, let's just sell it. We'll get all of our money back. All right, we had it this way before. Do we want it this way now? Or do we want to run it long ways? So go, are you saying go this way with it? And to the right. Out to about like, if we went to about like that with it. Done deal. There it is. Kind of do a little bit of work around this. All right. I like it. And now it's all kind of in the same... Now it kind of all makes sense being over here, too. I like that. Plus, we finally have made use of this area. We've been waiting a while to figure out what to really do with that. Yeah, I like the play here. I like, let's set this up. So we could just do... We do have the wood chip set to selling, so it's perfect. We'll do the same thing for the... Actually, never mind. Doesn't matter. Let's change the output to selling. Good to go there. Wood planks, we're going to set these to distributing. We're selling wood chips. Excellent. I feel like it's all set. We'll let this continue to tick itself down. We do have some planks that have already spawned, so we can come back and pick those up, and we can sell them if we really want to. It's not a huge deal. The only other thing I'd like to do before I forget about it is we're going to upgrade to level 2 for $61,000. Yes. Just get that done, over with, right out of the right up front. $10,365. It is in fact the mod. It is the upgradable factories mod. The other thing you can do too, and it kind of does the same deal. I did not mean to do that. The other thing that you could get, and it does the same exact thing, kind of within reason. In my opinion, it works just as well. It's not upgradable, but it works. I'd have to check. Man. I can't recall if it's also on console or not. I think it is, but I can't confirm for right now. There are some productions out here that I'm looking for the no handcuff right here. This is also a mod. So the no handcuffs mod basically does an increased output, produces a lot faster than your base production points do. So it's good because it produces pallets a lot faster. I think they have an increased storage capacity, possibly. Don't quote me on that, but I do know that they spawn pallets like twice as fast, if not faster, than the base game Tailor Shop would, for an example. And they have all of the same like base game productions, cereal factories, the dairy, grain mills, oil mills, but again, it's just a much faster pallet production. Super nice if you're looking for, if you don't have upgradable factories, but you want something to produce a little bit faster, the no handcuffs production mod is what you'd want. Del, what is going on, man? No, do good, man. You don't ever have to apologize for being busy, man. I totally get it. I know how it goes. It's been the same here. Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that. I hope you seen my comment. And thank you again, man. I do appreciate that. Where was I going with these pallets? Am I going to sell these pallets, or am I going to drop them off at the piano manufacturer? Well, it is always much appreciated, man. Anytime, no matter how much or how little, man. It is just the value, the amount is not the important part, man. It's the continued support, whether monetary or being here for live streams and checking out videos and whatnot. It's all appreciated, man. Thank you very much. Let's see. How much does this still have in it? 10,345. We got the wheels yet? Oh yeah, there they are. Got the wheels. I'll tell you what, we'll just sell these pallets off. I don't think it's actually gonna distribute to the piano manufacturer, because it's technically a sell point. We'll set it to storing for right now. And then because I'm greedy, we're just gonna sell this stuff off. All right, Del. So you haven't missed a whole bunch of developments on the map. Oh, I did that last time too. We need to pull up one more. So we put the Silver Run Market down. We cleared this area out, dropped this in here, which is going to be nice for us because it gives us another good place to sell some stuff. We've made quite a bit of money. We sold our first piano, and then we sold about $210,000 worth of goods. We have officially decided that this road that we made right here is going to be known from here on out as Production Row. So we're going to have some production points over here. We're also going to have some sell points. We've put a new... Oh, I got it. Matter of fact, I can show you because I'm not done yet. I need my truck again. We actually put a new sawmill down. So by count, we actually have 3 sawmills on the map now. It's insane. And we're clearing out space over here where the Volvo is to put another production / sell point. Haven't really decided if we're going to do a production or a sell point yet. Yeah, I love large capacity trailers, man. Same thing with harvesters too. I like to, when able, I like to modify the capacity of trailers and combine harvesters to hold a lot more. It's like, you know, if mods ever went away on Farming Simulator, I truthfully don't know how I'd play the game anymore. Like, this is how bad it got. I was doing a contract on an episode of Frankenmuth Farms, and I just leased the equipment for the contract. And I actually, like, halfway through the contract, I swapped combine harvesters because I got tired of being able to only hold like 18,000 liters in the combine. That's how spoiled I am. I'm like, this combine doesn't hold enough. I'm getting tired of unloading the combine. So let me get a trailer that holds 250,000 liters, and let me get a combine. I actually have a combine heart. 500 million is that's up there. That's up there. You could harvest every map, every field on every map in the game and probably still have room to spare. But it works. Oh yeah, no, mods are definitely never going away. I was just hypothetically. If I ever had to go back to playing the base game, I don't know how I would do it. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Stop with the auto load. This ought to be a fun trip over to the sawmill. There's nothing that can go wrong with this. It's like the perfect unintentional roadway right there. Don't even have to cut any trees down. Nope. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. We got greedy. Come on. Oh, it's almost there. Yes! Got it. All right, let's just take this slow. Take it slow. To the back of the sawmill, right? Yeah, so to this backside right here. All right, and then there's our... Okay. So we actually have to back in. Of course. I mean, can you imagine if you lived in this area? And you look out your window and you're like, oh God, Miss Lead's back. He's tipped his truck over. Who's that guy? Oh, that's just the local farmer. That's just misled. He kind of just... That's just what he does. Now watch. He'll try to pick the truck up and rotate it back over on top of his wheels. He does this all the time. All right, I think what we try to do here... I was about to say, oh no. Oh no, don't let that one log get stuck up there. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. All right, now, so here's what we got. We're already set up for level 2. We got a lot more capacity that we can put in here. I'm not super concerned yet about doing planks over here. What I am concerned about is doing at least, I think we're going to do planks long, and we're going to do the prefab wall. So let's go ahead and we'll activate that. We'll activate... I mean, is there really a need to do wood beams? I mean, truthfully. I really don't feel like there's a dire need for us to be doing wood beams right now. Yeah, right here. It's like the perfect little roadway. Oh, man. All right, there we go. Clean that up. All right, got that. Let's go ahead and strap those down. We'll clean up these last couple logs here, and then I think we're gonna go back to work on trimming up this area over here a little bit more. See what it is that we want to throw over there. Kind of feeling like we just kind of go big, and we just get the mine shaft. But then if we get the mine shaft, we got to make sure that we get some sort of front loader. Gotta remember to undo the cargo straps before you sell. Come on, man. All right, there we go. How's that look now? 75,000, we're about halfway there. So I'm gonna say that this holds probably pretty close to 150,000. Which is not bad. It's not bad, considering that we already are 10% of the way to having a pallet of planks long. Prefab walls, probably going to take us a little bit longer to manage that. Not the end of the world, though. All right, let's fire up the big hoss here. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to get into the month of July and do our harvest on the oat field. I'm kind of excited for it. We've got 5 hours logged in this damn tree harvester already. Alright, I think that's actually going to be about it for this little area. I don't really feel like we need to get too carried away with thinning this area out. We'll get the Volvo moved, and then we'll figure out what it is we're going to put back here. And we can just, for now too, if we really want to, we can just leave it blank. We can just leave the vacant space there for right now. But I'm kind of thinking it's going to be the mine shaft. This will be our last quick run over to that sawmill. Yeah, that works. That looks good. That's safe. It's roadworthy. Back her right up on in there. And offload those ones. These things are so annoying. Excuse me? Let me on the trailer. I don't know what happened to the other log. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's a good place for it. Give me that. Give me that. Set that down. Did it go? I'm pretty sure it went. Yep, it did. All right. So we're done in there. I think we move into the month of July. Let's harvest our oat field. There's not much else we really need to be worried about for the month of June. I mean, there's no other fields that we can put in just yet. There's no other field work that needs to be done, period. We've got all of our productions are running already. So yeah, I feel like we just get into the month of July, lease a harvester, let's get the oat field harvested, and then that gives us a couple months before we have to harvest again for the sunflower field. Yeah, sunflowers are in October, so that gives us a good 3 months before we have to worry about that. Meanwhile, our productions overnight are going to continue to run, which is good for us because that means that we're going to have a pretty hefty financial turnaround in July, which is going to offset the expense of leasing the harvester. I like the play. I think it's going to work pretty well in our favor. Where's my tractor? That's right. We set it there. Tell you what. There we go. And we're gonna go to sleep. There's the Yeti, or whoever, screaming at us in the middle of the night, wondering where all of his trees are going, slowly but surely. That or it's the pianos keeping him up at night. So it looks like we made some money overnight. Let's go ahead and see where exactly did we make money already for the month of July. We've made $1,200 already in sold products. That's good. We've been pretty well off financially every month so far. We don't need this trailer. We need the flatbed trailer in front of us so we can load up some pallets. And we know that we're going to have pallets down here. We should have a couple. We have 4. Perfect. Where's going to be the best place? Sell everything is actually a little bit higher for paper. How about for the old carton roll? Yeah, not too bad. Pretty much the same at both places. All right, we're going to sell everything. Oh yeah, the old stackable pallets mod's working now. They didn't all fall over. Probably gonna have more, so I'm gonna hang out here just for a second. You know what? I should check on the piano. Just to see how much it has left. 9,200 liters. It's fine. And look at that. We got walls. And should have some planks over there as well. Woo. $186,000. Hell yeah. Alright, and if this works, we should. Boom. Pick him up. Yeah, so the thing right now is trying to figure out what we want to spend the money on. I want to put the mine shaft down, which is like $250,000. We definitely eventually need to get a combine harvester. That's another, you know, a combine harvester alone will blow the bank account apart. Especially after you factor in, we need, we're looking at having to purchase 2 headers. One for like oat fields, canola, wheat, all that good stuff. And then we need a corn header for the sunflower field. We still need barns over at the house to store all of our equipment in. But I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the mine shaft. We actually could afford to do the mine shaft and the iron furnace all at the same time. We could go... Oh, wow. This thing is kind of crazy. We're gonna need more space. Oh, we need so much more space. Because it pops out... I think it pops out on this side. It does. Yep, I can see it. Yeah, man, we got so much more work to do to be able to fit that in there. And then we're going to do the iron furnace. Which, truth be told, the iron furnace could probably go over here somewhere. If I'm just being completely honest. We have this lone basketball court here. It's like... the kids are coming over here while we're melting ore. Boy, that mine shaft, though, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. We've got quite a bit of space that we're going to need to clear out here. Unless we put the iron furnace here, that might be the better plan. because it'll almost fit. We just got to take a couple more trees out. We'll do the iron furnace right here. The mine shaft, we're going to have to find somewhere else to put that one. Alright, let's see. I think we'll do a couple more of these trees here in the back. There we go. I think that is going to be a little bit more efficient to put the that production back in here. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, get rid of that. Let's get back up with the wood trailer. We'll pick up everything that we have. We'll get the furnace put down. We'll lease a combine. We'll get the oat field harvested. Which I don't even know what we're going to do with the oat, because I don't have a silo system. I mean, I guess I could put a silo system down. That could be something that we spend some money on. Unfortunately, silos aren't cheap. Some of them anyways. Up, pick them up. Come on, there we go. Stump. Let's get rid of those. Work's been busy, man. Work has been busy. Today was the first day of a 12-day work week. I got to work Saturday and Sunday this weekend. I had some later days last week, even while I still had family here. On average, I wasn't getting home until like 5:30. Today, I was running a little late getting out of work. Tomorrow I got to work late into the evening. And then again on Thursday night. Yeah, it's been like, it's good, right? Like I enjoy what I do. I love it. It's just it makes for some long days, that's for sure. #12th of March. All right, I should be around. I should be around. I'm definitely gonna pop in for it. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. We'll drop this off over here at our sawmill. Come back, put the iron furnace down. I mean, what's the point of driving if you don't drive like that all the time? Gotta keep things exciting. The best part of it is, like, when people ride with you, you know, it's like, it's getting them to wonder if they made a mistake by getting in your car with you. It's the best part. It's the best part, is getting to see the look of pure, like, panic and terror on their face. It's like, just get in. Just sit down. You're fine. Hope you updated your life insurance policy. All right, here we go. Big purchase. Big purchase. I feel like we might have to still come back in here and clean some stuff out, but I feel like this is gonna work. Boom. Done deal. Now, we spent that $180,000 on that production, but it's not even technically a production that we can even use yet until we get the mine shaft put down. The mine shaft, so that is probably going to be our project for the next live stream, is putting the mine shaft in, just mainly because we have to get this field harvested. But rest assured, that is definitely something that we're going to be doing. I think we're just going to run the class 12,000 liters. I would even dare say that 10,000 liters is probably enough, but we'll run the 12. We're just going to lease this one real quick. Easy. $20,000 to do that little field. Oh, that's gross. Let's do the John Deere. $14,000, that's a little bit better. We can do that. And then we'll run this with it. Done. 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 Oh, for our little oat field? It should be. Our oat field's tiny. Oh yeah, here we go. yeah, 12,000 might not be enough. It'll be close, but I don't think. I think we're gonna be pushing it. We get the headlands done. Probably gonna be close to 5,000 liters. Yeah, not even. Before. Not even 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. But we got our trailer sitting right next to us as well too, so it's already staged and ready to rock. Don't want to miss this little bit over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 7 likes. 3 more likes. And we're doing 10 gifted channel members. 7 out of 10. Colossus Pack, there's now a 5 million liter trailer and some olive and grape harvesters. Holy, 5 million liter trailer. That's my kind of trailer right there. Turn the beacon on. Turn it on for safety. Would hate to run into all this air that's out here in the middle of this field. With all this pedestrian traffic that we have running around out here on Dark Forest. I'd hate for somebody to, you know, walk into a running combine all because we didn't have our beacon turned on. Not that the noise would have given it away. Oh, no! Oh, man. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, well. It happens. All right, let's get this unloaded. Finish up the rest of this field. What a bummer. Mistakes were made. 8 out of 10. So close. So close. All right, there we go. Boom the pipe in. Let's get after it. Let's finish it up. Yeah, then the werewolf or whatever's hollowing at us in the middle of the night. Get out of the way, deer. I'm a madman with this combine harvester. You'll end up getting picked up by it. Mix some venison in with our oak. I agreed. I agreed with you. It was close. It's all good. Tiny field. I thought maybe it would be enough, but then I remember too, like, we have based off the heat map down there in the lower left-hand corner, our yield for this field is actually really good. So precision farming paid off for us pretty big on this one. Small field like this to pull, we're at about what, just over 15,000 liters. We're gonna pull, I'm gonna say close to 16,000 liters off just a tiny little field like this. And it's nice because oat is a pretty quick turnaround from time of planting to time of harvest. Now the worst part is now we have to wait until like April time frame to replant the field, but my goal would be to have basically, I'd like to have a field that we kind of have to work in the springtime, and then a field that we have to work in the fall. And then basically have our schedule be harvest in the summer, harvest in the late fall, getting into the wintertime. That way we're actively doing work in March, April, or May. We're harvesting in June, July, or August. We're also planting in August, September, October. And then we're also harvesting in October, November. That's kind of how I'd like the flow to be in the future. And then, yes, and then with the straw, we can bale and sell that. I'm probably going to end up fall, autumn, same thing. I'm probably going to end up, I may end up collecting up some of the straw and likely may just deposit it into whatever we end up coming up with for a silo system. Alright, done with all of that. We're still connected here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. No, I did not just do what I think I did. Wait, no, hang on. Hang on. Did we only get the 10,000 liter harvester? I'm pretty sure we only got the 10K. We didn't get the 12K. We did 10, right? I think I just made two big mistakes. I think. I feel like our harvester was not done. Still had oat in it. And I already returned it to the damn store. Got to 12K. So I thought, damn it. So when I went to go check the crop calendar and then I exited out of the menu, I went back. Oh, my Lord. Damn it. Yeah, because we ended up harvesting like 3,600, 3,500, and then all that's in the trailer right now is 13,285. Oh, man. Man. It's tough. That's a tough look. It's a tough look for your boy. You hate to fumble the bag like that and make that kind of a mistake, but it happens. It definitely happens. All right, so silo system stuff. You know, I'm kind of thinking like the silo areas can probably be back over in here somewhere. I didn't unload the combine harvester all the way after we finished up the field. I went in and was looking at the crop calendar. And then popped back out and thought that the combine was done. Didn't even really give it much thought. Returned it to the store, and it still had some oat in it. It's all good. But yeah, I'm thinking the silo systems will probably go back over in here. And oh yeah, to sell everything. We could do that. We could forage up the straw and take it to the sell everything point. That's it's not a bad idea. Then we'll start, like I said, we'll start working on putting some silos up over here. I'm not going to go super crazy with silos. I think something probably just as simple as that. Even like one of these for $25,000, they hold 5 million liters, and they're actually super awesome. And again, they don't take up much space, and they look good. We could sell the oats. Could sell them. I mean, is it really worth sitting on them? What's oats selling for right now? 1330. What is it at its high point? 1900. We'll probably hold on to those until December. That, or if we end up getting the grain mill put down at some point, we'll rock it that way. Then we'll just put them into the grain mill. All right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do, because we're nearing the end of the evening here for our live stream. This is what's about to happen. This is what's about to happen. There's the first ones. There's the first ones. Yeah, I know. We got close though. We got close. But there it is. 10 gifted going out. Yeah, I know. We gotta fix that, WD. We gotta fix that. Look, if I knew exactly, like, if I knew how to specifically gift a membership to, like, a user in particular, it's gonna be you. It's happening. As soon as I can figure out how to do it, if there is even such a way to do it. It's a bummer that there's not a way to just do that. Yeah, I know. That's kind of a bummer. That's the one thing I wish, because that was, you know, I shouldn't talk this way, being a partner on YouTube and a content creator for YouTube, but it is, Dell. It absolutely is. Like, I understand the gifting is supposed to be this randomized thing. And even like when you read up on, like when you go to YouTube's like support page and you're reading up on channel memberships and gifting channel memberships, it actually states that while it is random, it's given to like users that are in the chat. I swear I've read this, that it goes to users that are in the chat and active on your channel, which I think is false, because WD has been, in yourself, Dell, like if you weren't a channel member already, Dell, you and WD are here for like every single live stream. You're active in the chat. You've done super chats, super thanks, all that kind of good stuff. And then, yeah, and then here we go. Eli Minter he's not even subscribed and he got a gifted membership. Like, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. But so, and that's a prime example, right? It's like Eli Minter, he's probably just been lurking in the chat, maybe watching the live stream, and gets gifted a membership. Yeah, it's got to be an inaccurate statement on a support page. Like, it's nuts. It's nuts. But all of that to say, I think what YouTube needs to add is the ability to gift a membership. Look at that. He wasn't even in the chat. He was off watching a different channel, and he just got pinged with a gifted channel membership. That's awesome. Hey, well, welcome, Eli. Hey, welcome. But yeah, like, you got to have the ability, right, to be able to gift a channel membership to a specific member, because it's like, it's a great way to recognize that member in a different way too. Eli, I appreciate the subscription, man. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And welcome to the channel as a channel member as well too. Yeah, because sometimes I think like in Twitch has it, right? Like Twitch has it to where you can gift a subscription to a certain user if you really want to. But then you can also still gift like channel subscriptions to at random to anyone that's, you know, follows your channel or whatever the case may be. But YouTube needs to adopt the same thing where they have, you know, like WD, I can click on him and say gift a channel membership and then select what tier, or just have it default to your highest tier. Because that's how the gifted memberships work in the first place, is they're defaulted to the highest tier. So all your gifted memberships, when they go out, they're at the max tier that you offer on your channel. But all right, that is going to be a wrap tonight from Dark Forest here on Farming Simulator 22. So look, we got quite a bit done. I know it probably doesn't feel like we got a lot done, but monetarily, we did very well. And WD, I hear you, man, and I do appreciate your super chats, man. Thank you very much again for the $20 super chat tonight as well. I do appreciate it greatly. Del, you're good, man. Dude, you don't ever have to apologize for that stuff, man. I get it, man. People have lives, man. You gotta handle your business. I totally get it. That's why there hasn't been a new video up in quite a while on the channel yet. It's been like over a week and a half now since the last video went up, which I gotta fix that. But yeah, we got a lot done. I hear you, Del. I do too, especially like when I have to change the schedule around. But hey, life's important, man. Handling your business and responsibilities is important. YouTube's always gonna be here, man. We're always gonna be around. So we're always gonna be gaming and live streaming at some point, man. Gotta do you, homie. We sold off the piano. We made quite a bit of money in this episode. We got upwards of about $700,000 at one point, but then we spent some of that putting some more productions down. We got the iron furnace down, so we're going to be able to make some iron ore now, and which is going to lend itself to some more productions down the line. Let's see, what else did we do? We got the other sawmill put down. We can do prefab walls now and planks long. And I felt like there was one other thing we did, but oh yeah, we put the Silver Run Market down on Dark Forest, so that gives us another good sell point. Upcoming, we need to create some more space for a couple other fields. We're probably going to be getting into harvesting our sunflower field, which means that we can get the extended oil mill fired up, and we can actually start producing some sunflower oil, which is going to be good because that's going to bring in some extra money as well. We're going to get some of the carpentry businesses up and running. I think we're going to do like the furniture factory, all that kind of good stuff, and kind of get into more of that because we have like this, you know, the whole entire map is a forest, so it's not like we're ever going to really run out of trees to keep those businesses running. Dell's got me covered there. We also harvested the oat field, which was it was actually pretty significant, man. It was, that's the first harvest that we've done on Dark Forest, so that's good. It's good. It's a slow burn here on Dark Forest, man, but that's why it's a grind. That's why it's a grind. But with that, we're gonna shut it down. Stay tuned. Stay plugged in with the YouTube community page. That's where we've been posting updates. I'm also gonna start getting back in, posting some more information and updates into Discord as well. Now that the leave of absence is over with from having family in town and visiting and all that, and getting the birthday celebrations out of the way, all that's done and over with. So besides work, we can also now kind of get back into the content creation side of things. I hope you guys all have a great night. Welcome to all the new channel members. Welcome new subscribers. WD, once again, thanks for the super chat. Dell, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you to everyone that came out for the live stream tonight. And with that, we'll see you in the next one.